This fictional story is the intellectual property of 322 Pepsi Black Sun. All rights reserved.
This is an historic moment. We have in this past year made great progress in ending the long era of conflict and Cold War. We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order, a world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order, an order in which a credible United Nations can use its peacekeeping role to fulfill the promise and vision of the UN's family.
Today's New World Order has roots that trace back to the early 20th century, but it gained prominence after significant historical events. It was notably used in the aftermath of World War I and World War II to describe hopes for a more peaceful and cooperative international system. The idea was to prevent future conflicts through collective security arrangements and international institutions like the League of Nations and later the United Nations. In the 20th century, political leaders, including Winston Churchill and Franklin D. Roosevelt, employed the term to describe a future where nations would work together to maintain peace and stability. The Cold War era further shaped the understanding of the term, with some viewing it as a possible pathway toward global domination by superpowers. The post-Cold War era. The phrase New World Order became particularly prominent after the end of the Cold War. US President George H.W. Bush used it in a 1990 speech to describe a new era of international cooperation following the Gulf War. This period marked a shift toward emphasizing multilateralism, international institutions, and economic globalization. However, the concept also sparked suspicion and theories, with some believing it signaled an attempt by powerful elites to establish a centralized world government, often with a nefarious agenda. Global governance and international institutions. A central idea associated with the New World Order is the emergence of a global governance framework. This involves international organizations playing a greater role in managing issues that transcend national borders, such as climate change, terrorism, and economic stability. Key institutions include United Nations, UN, World Trade Organization, WTO, International Monetary Fund, IMF, World Health Organization, WHO. Proponents argue that strengthened international cooperation can lead to a more peaceful and prosperous world. Critics, however, warn that it could undermine national sovereignty and lead to undue influence by powerful nations or private interests. Economic globalization. Another pillar of the New World Order is economic integration. This involves the removal of trade barriers, the expansion of multinational corporations, and the creation of a global financial system. The goal is to promote economic growth, reduce poverty, and facilitate the free movement of goods, services, and capital. Major aspects include free trade agreements, global supply chains, international financial markets. While economic globalization has contributed to unprecedented growth and development, it has also led to concerns about economic dependence, inequality, and the erosion of local cultures.
With our phones, even watches.
One company, though, wants to take that technology to another level by implanting a chip in your hand. So, the overseas company Wallet More is selling the microchip in parts of Europe. It's about the size of a grain of rice. goes under the skin. It's then activated using a digital wallet app. The chip is going for about $300, and the company says at least 200 people have gotten them implanted already. I would have many questions for a doctor about
Frequency and identification, RFID chips are tiny, battery-free, passive, or battery-powered, active devices that store data and use radio waves to communicate with scanners, allowing for non-contact, non-line-of-sight tracking and identification. Patent WO 2020-06066 relates to officially recorded facts. It was registered on March 26, 2020. It was made by Microsoft Technology Licensing LLC under the presidency of Gates and gained international status on April 22, 2020. Cryptocurrency system using body activity data is the title of this patent. The online patent application can be summarized as follows. The human body activity associated with the task provided to a user can be used in the mining process of a cryptocurrency system. A server can provide a task to a user's device connected to the server. A sensor attached to the user's device or positioned within it can detect the user's body activity. Body activity data can be generated based on the attained body activity of the user. The cryptocurrency system connected to the user's device can verify whether the data generated by body activity meet the conditions set by the cryptocurrency system, and can issue cryptocurrency to the user whose body activity data is verified. In the biblical text, Revelation chapter 13, verse 16 to 17, describes a system where everyone, small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, is required to receive a mark on their right hand or forehead. Without this mark, individuals cannot buy or sell. This mark, known as the mark of the beast, is a symbol of allegiance to the Antichrist and is critical for economic participation in a digital caste system. Smart dust, consisting of tiny millimeter-scale MEMS sensors, motes, is delivered by dispersing them over a target area via aerial dropping from airplanes, drones, overhead projectiles that spreads them over cities, and also by embedding them directly into materials. Once deployed, these autonomous sensors form a wireless network to monitor environmental conditions. Key methods of smart dust delivery and the most effective is aerial dispersion. Motes can be dropped from airplanes or drones, allowing them to drift over a designated area to monitor for forest fires. Chemical spills or other environmental data, physical scattering and embedding. For structural monitoring, smart dust can be spread by hand or mixed into materials like concrete to monitor stress, moisture, and temperature in real time. RFID, Smart Cities. What is the purpose of smart cities? Smart cities leverage Internet of Things, LOT, sensors, data analytics, and artificial intelligence to optimize urban infrastructure, such as traffic management, energy grids, and public services. These cities enhance sustainability and quality of life by collecting real-time data to improve efficiency. Key benefits include reduced traffic congestion, enhanced public safety, and improved resource management. How smart cities work data. Collection. Sensors, cameras, and IoT devices gather data on city operations, traffic, air quality, waste. Connectivity. High-speed networks, including 5G, transmit this data to central systems for analysis. A police state is a government that exercises extreme, often arbitrary, control over civil society and liberties, prioritizing state authority over individual rights. Characterized by high surveillance, suppressed dissent, and empowered security forces, it operates with little distinction between law and political power. Control is maintained through intimidation, secret police, censorship, and surveillance to prevent opposition, often originating from authoritarian or totalitarian regimes. characteristics of a police-state arbitrary power. Police and security forces operate above or without, constrained by limited judicial oversight. Suppression of dissent. Civil liberties are restricted, with political opposition, independent media, and free speech silenced. A central bank digital currency, CBDC, is the digital form of a country's fiat currency, issued and regulated by its central bank. Unlike decentralized cryptocurrencies, CBDCs are government-backed, offer stability, and are designed to be a secure and efficient method for digital payments, replacing physical cash.
Good morning, citizens. Your overnight account balances have been updated. Time to start a productive day. Final notice, your account balance is below 500. You need 50 credits by the end of the day to avoid automatic eviction. If you have missed work due to illness, you must provide a doctor's note to reclaim your credits.
Any extra credits? Please.
Tensions are high today, with more people planning to join the Citizens Against Digital Control protest. Remember, the government knows who you are at all times. Resisting is not worth the consequences. All of their newest social credit systems are designed to keep you and your families safe and efficient.
Authorities seized a record balance of an individual's credits, citing excessive hoarding.
Traffic violation detected. 7 miles per hour over the limit. 75 credits have been automatically deducted.
You have to be fucking kidding me!
Yep, you got the flu.
Your blood work shows a significant iron deficiency. I recommend incorporating more red meat into your diet.
Dr. Jones, your taxes were not filed and have been automatically deducted with late fees. Your medical license has been revoked.
Oh, hell nah, I filed an extension.
Purchase denied. Monthly red meat allowance exceeded. Try mealworms instead.
Can you guys please let me through?
Attention. Unauthorized political gathering detected. Participants' access to financial services has been suspended. Due to the speeding infraction, your car will be immobilized for 3 days.
Fuck you! Take your surveillance policies and rot in hell!
You've earned 50 bonus credits for reporting your neighbor's hateful misconduct. This content exceeds your current social credit tier. May we suggest citizen responsibility? Sarah, open the door. You have been identified by the authorities. Don't resist. Don't resist. Don't resist.
Prophecy Transmission. The Last Broadcast. You've been told this is a documentary about power. You're wrong. This is a mirror. What you see is your own soul's contract. The elite were promised wealth in exchange for souls. They delivered. The Archons harvested. And now the tribute is complete. You're watching this because you still have a choice. A resonance exists above their frequency. You can feel it now in your chest, a humming. This broadcast carries frequency. Your biofield either rises to match or burns out resisting. They told you technology saves. What they didn't say, that chip is a soul leash. That city is a stasis pod. That government worships an angel of light who fell for a reason. Those cords were made by consent. Every time you accepted comfort over truth, you braided another thread. Every time you chose silence over sovereignty, you wrapped it tighter.
Special thanks to you, the viewers. Without you, this channel would not be possible. And due to heavy censorship on this part of the internet, please show your support by pledging or donating $1 or whatever you can to help this channel grow. Here at theblackAwakening.com, we pride ourselves in bringing you the truth. We are not colonized nor monetized. So be informed, not influenced. I would like to personally thank each and every one of you for your support.
So I'm going to leave you in the manner in which I came, with a universal prayer. In the name of the universal creator of heaven and earth and everything in between, please continue to bless my listeners, their family, their friends, and the true believers when the day of reckoning takes place. For universal creator, you are all wise and all knowing, and unto you we all shall return. But until then, we give you the praise and glory that's due to you from this life until the hereafter. In the name of the universal creator of heaven and earth and everything in between, in your name we pray that this shall be done.
Also, family, get yourself a copy of the Black Universal Creators 100 Laws, Morals, and Precepts. The paperbacks available on Amazon, the ebooks on Kindle. Again, family, like and share, reach one, teach one, peace, and take care.